What is going on, y'all? So today we're going to be doing the top 5 catchers. I usually do a top 10, but the catcher position is so like ass that a top 5 will do. You feel me? So basically this is going to help you with your lineups, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of this comes down to preference. I think you can pick out of this top 5 and like be okay with all of them. You feel me? It's not like the 5th spot is ass and like everyone else is good. It's like all these catchers I think are pretty interchangeable. Number 5 spot, we got Mike Zunino. As you can see, his hitting stats are like really fucking insane, right? He has crazy hitting stats except for contact against righties. That shit is so fucking low. I'm pretty sure Jacob deGrom has higher contact against righties than fucking Mike Zunino. I don't know why they did him dirty like this. He probably can't hit righties in real life. They did his shit fucking dirty, bro. But if you have, I mean, I guess if you are a really good hitter, right? Like, let's say you get the PCI and everything, it doesn't really matter, does it? So, like, if you feel really confident in your hitting, throw Mike Zunino in your lineup. Like, there's no problem with that. It's like a pitcher with a lot of power when you're playing against righties. So that's why he's the number 5 spot. But you could use this guy. You really could. His clutch stat's a little bit low, so he gets a little shook when people are on base. That's okay though. No vision, so you can't really foul shit off with him. His check swing discipline is really good. Who cares about bunting? If you bunt with him, I don't know what's wrong with you. His arm is ass. His arm is really bad, but it shouldn't affect too much. 79, it shouldn't affect too much. Even if a guy takes a base on you, it's not even really that big of a deal, but you should be able to get him out, even with 79 arm. Great accuracy, so he's going to throw it right to where you want to. Great reaction and great blocking, so if you like to throw a lot of balls in the dirt, I mean, it's never going away from him. He's going to get it every single time. He's slow as fuck. Nobody cares. But yeah, that's why he's in the number 5 spot. They're really, it's just that contact against righties that really fucks this shit up. But if you're okay with that, go ahead and use this guy, right? Number 4 spot, we have Salvador Perez. So this is the home run derby version of him. This card looks really good. He's got really good hitting stats. His contact is like a little bit lower, but like I really don't care. At this point in the game, obviously. Early on in the game, this would be fucking insane. But yeah, he has a ton of fucking power. Right? Ton of power. But defensively, he's terrible. And catcher defense doesn't mean that much, but in this case, I mean, he really can't do shit. He really can't do shit. You throw a pitch in the dirt, he can't fucking get it. You try to throw someone out, he can't do it. Right? This is not very good defensively. But if you don't care, you don't have too many problems with your catcher, people don't steal bases on you, this is probably one of the better cards. Really fucking slow, but nobody cares. So in the number 3 spot, we have JT Realmuto, really good at hitter. I mean, all these catchers are really good at hitting. You don't have to worry about that, so I guess it comes down to more defense or their swing. And look at his fucking arm, bro. He can literally throw anyone out. Literally anyone. This Realmuto is actually like, you could argue is the best catcher. Again, this is where preference starts to come in. If you want to use Realmuto, fine. He could do everything at a very high rate. But, if you want to use a Salvador Perez, if you don't have problems defensively with your catcher, then, that would make sense, too. He's actually pretty fast, too, for a catcher. Like, he's very fast. Number 2 spot, Salvador Perez. This currently is my catcher. He's got 93 contact against righties. He kills lefties. He kills them, dude. Look at that. It's maxed the fuck out. He kills them, bro. Okay, against righties, he's a little bit ass, but he still is able to hit well. As you can see, he's batting 500 for me. Great clutch stat. His vision's pretty good. Fielding is, his arm isn't too bad. It's actually decent. I've thrown some people out with his arm. His blocking hasn't ever been a problem. I know it's low, but yeah, man, like he's just a really, really good card. I love this Salvador Perez. I love his swing. I love everything about it. Number 1 spot, Kyle Schwarber. As you can see, naturally he's a left fielder. You put him in the catcher spot. Look at those hitting stats. Absolutely insane. He almost has 100 contact on both sides. Crazy clutch. Shows PCI, I believe, gets bigger in clutch situations. Like, way bigger. Arm is a little bit low, but it's almost like Perez's arm. Although it does get lower when you put him in the catcher spot. It's not actually 77. It's probably something more like 72. Yeah, this Schwarber is without a doubt the best catcher in the game. I don't use him because I was having trouble with him. I couldn't hit with the motherfucker. I don't know what the problem was. I just couldn't hit with him. But that's just me. That's a personal. I know that he's better than Perez, but for me, Perez is better. But yeah, that's going to be it. If y'all enjoyed and this helped your lineup, leave a like, sub to the channel, and peace.